अस्सलामुअलैकुम। तो हमारे 60 डेज चैलेंज का आज का टॉपिक है पॉलीगॉन्स। बिफोर इवन स्टार्टिंग द टॉपिक ये समझना ज़रूरी है कि टॉपिक का मतलब ही क्या है। मतलब इवन इफ़ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर योर एग्जाम और आप कुछ क्वेश्चंस कर लो, जिस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस एग्जाम में आने वाले, यू विल बी फाइन, बट डू यू थिंक यू अचीव्ड व्हाट यू हैड टू अचीव? नो, राइट? बिकॉज समझना ज़रूरी है। अगर कोई पूछे व्हाट इज़ पॉलीगॉन्स, सो बेसिकली पॉलीगॉन्स की एक सेट डेफिनेशन जो होती है वो ये है कि वो मैथमेटिक्स की ज्योमेट्री की ब्रांच में फॉल करता है। इट इज अ प्लेन फिगर विच इज मेड अप ऑफ अ फाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ लाइंस, ठीक है? एंड द इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज दैट दीज लाइंस हैव टू बी इनक्लोज्ड टू फॉर्म अ प्लेन फिगर। दैट इज बेसिकली व्हाट इज अ पॉलीगॉन, ठीक है ना? तो इसमें कुछ फॉर्मूलाज होते हैं जो हम क्वेश्चंस करते हुए कवर करेंगे। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। ओके, सो ये हमारा क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है। तो इसमें प्रॉपर्टीज, फॉर्मूलाज, all the things will be covered while doing the questions. So in the diagram, EAF is a straight line, AB is parallel to CD. अब जब दो parallel lines आती है तो बहुत सारी उनकी प्रॉपर्टीज होती हैं, ठीक है, जो हम कवर करते जाएंगे साथ ही साथ। ओके, AB bisects FAC। अच्छा, ए बी बाइसेक्ट करने का मतलब क्या होता है कि वो उसे हाफ में ब्रेक कर रहा है। सो द वर्ड बाइसेक्ट ओवर हियर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। दैट मीन्स कि ये जो एफ ए सी का पूरा एंगल है वो हाफ में ब्रेक हो जाता है बाय द लाइन बी। सो दैट मीन्स इफ दिस इज 58, देन दिस इज ऑल्सो सपोज टू बी 58. Okay, now we need to find x. So now this is quite easy because this is forming a straight line, and 180 minus 58. So we will first add 58 plus 58, and then we will minus it from 180 to get the value of x, and hence the value of x is 64. Okay, now for the value of y, we will use the property of parallel lines. So basically we can see that an f is being formed over here. So whatever this angle is, that angle will also be over here. So this one is, so y is 58 degrees. All right. Moving towards the next question. The interior angle of a regular polygon is 160. How many sides does it have? So in this question, we need to use a formula. So the formula is interior angle is equal to n minus 2 into 180 over n. Achha, how did I get this formula basically? So the formula we learn is that sum of interior angles is equal to 180 multiplied by n minus 2. Now we do not have the sum, but we know that if the number of angles, number of sides is n, so the sum, if one side is 160, so the sum will be 160n. And that is how I will divide the n over here. This n will be over here, and then it will come and divide on this side. Okay, so my interior angle is 160. And one more important thing, this will be only used for regular polygon. What is a regular polygon? When all the sides have same length and all the angles are same. Okay, so 160, let's bring it over there, 160n equals, let's distribute this 180n minus 360. Okay, so 160, that would be minus 20n equals minus 360. So this would cancel, and 36 divided by 2, the minus would also cancel. So 18 sides. Coming towards the next question, ABCD is a part of a regular polygon which has an interior angle 160. CDLM is a square. Okay, square we already know. Square sides, angles of the edges are of 90 degrees. All right. So if we need the value of x, we know that it has interior angle of 160 degrees. That means this whole thing will be 160. So 160 minus 90, that means we get the value of x, that is 70. Okay. Now we know that the value of x is 70. Now, one more thing which we need to realize is that CD and BC, they are equal. Why? Because this is a regular polygon. And another thing which is important to realize is that CD is also equal to CM because this is a square. That means BCM is an isosceles triangle. So that means this angle and this angle, they are equal. Now we already know that x is 70. So 180 minus 70 is 110. So we will just divide 110 with 2 to find this angle. And once we find this angle, we can easily find angle y. So 110 divided by 2 is 55. So y will be 160 minus 55. And what is 160 minus 55? That is 105 degrees. Okay, moving towards the next question. 3 of the angles of a quadrilateral are each 95 degrees. Find the fourth angle. So we know that the sum of a quadrilateral is always 360, right? Because it has 4 sides. And the formula n minus, how do we know the sum of a quadrilateral? It has 4 sides, n minus 2 into 180, so 4 minus 2 into 180, so it works. So basically that formula works for regular and irregular both. Okay, so we know that the 3 of the sides are 95, so 95 multiplied by 3, 285. 360 minus 285 will give us 75. So the third angle is 75 degrees. Each interior angle of a regular polygon. Now it's a regular. That means all angles same. I just explained all angles, all sides same. How many sides has the polygon? Has the polygon. Okay. So sum will be 165n. N is the number of sides. And then n minus 2 into 180. Let's open it up. 180n minus 360. So 180 goes on the other side. 165 minus 180 is 15, negative 15. N equals negative 316. Minus minus cancels and 360 divided by 15 is 24. Moving towards the next question. AB and BC are adjacent sides of a regular polygon. So that means here a polygon is being formed. Again, a regular one. So the angle of each edge is 140. Calculate the number of sides of the polygon. Again, that is easy. 140n, because that will be the total sum of interior angles. N minus 2 into 180. 140n minus 180n is equal to 180n minus 360. तो 180n वहाँ जाएगा. 140 minus 180 gives us negative 40. N equals negative 360. So 360 divided by 40, that is 9. So the number of sides are 9. CB and BD are adjacent sides of a congruent regular polygon. Calculate A, B, D. So we know that whatever this polygon, this ABC polygon, it's congruent to the other polygon, which is the CBD polygon, right? So we know that the sides, the angles of the sides and the lengths, that will be same. So if this is 140, we would know that this is also 140. Congruent means exactly the same. We need to find ABD. CB and BD. Yes, ABD. So we easily know we will do 140 plus 140 and then we will subtract it from 360. So that gives us 80. So ABD will be 80 degrees. Okay, moving towards the next question. The 7-sided polygon in the diagram has 6 angles of x degrees and 1 of y degree. Draw the line of symmetry of the diagram. Now this is very easy because we know that all these angles are same, so if we cut from somewhere middle, so we would get this, we need to get the exact same on the other side as well. So it's good to cut with the one angle which has a different degree. Why? So that will be also divided into half, because we do not have another pair of that angle, right? So let's cut it from here, and yes, this will be our line of symmetry. Okay, if y is equal to 126, calculate the value of x. Okay, so it's a 7-sided polygon. First, we can find the sum of all interior angles. So that is n minus 2 into 180. That means 7 minus 2. That means 5 into 180. That is 900. So we know that the sum will be 900. Now we know that y is 126. So we will subtract 126 from 900 and we get 774. And now we have 6 angles of x degrees. So we will just divide that by 6 and we will get one angle x, that is 129 degrees. Alright, in the quadrilateral ABCD, A is equal to x degrees, B is equal to 2x degrees, C is equal to 3x, D 4x. It's a quadrilateral, the sum will be 360. So 360 equals x plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x. So 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10x. So x is 36. Explain why AB is parallel to DC. So we will understand this easily if we make a rough diagram. So let's say if this is the line of AB. And let's say this is the line of DC. Let's say. And let's join these lines to make a complete, whatever shape. We are not concerned with the shape right now. We're just concerned with that we need to show that AB is parallel to DC. So this is the line of AB and this is DC. A, B, C, D. Alright. So now we need to show. Basically A is x and B is 2x. C is, on the other hand, it's 3x and D is 4x. Now, one thing you know about parallel lines, that the interior, these both angles, for example, taking x and 4x, they will have, the sum will be 180 degrees. Their sum will be 180 degrees because they're parallel. Basically, if I explain you from here, so this angle and this angle will have a sum of 180 degrees because this line and this line are parallel. So this is the interior angle. Okay, so x and our x is 36. Now we just need to prove if their sum is 180 degrees in order to prove that they are parallel. Okay, so x is 36 plus 4x. 4 multiplied by 36 gives me 144. And yes, 144 plus 36, sum क्या आता है हमारे पास? 180. So hence we have proved that AB is parallel to DC. Alright, moving to the next question. In the diagram, the line BA, DC and EF are parallel. ABC is 140 degree. BCF is 115 degrees. Find DCB. Okay, we know that DC, BA and EF, all these three are parallel. So we can even use that. Let me just continue this line if we need, for example. Okay, let me just make it a little proper. Okay, this is better. So now we need to find the angle DCB. And here it goes. We can see the Z and we can easily see alternate angles. So DCB will be 140 degrees. This angle equals this angle. Then DCF, this is easy. We just need to add these both angles and subtract it from 360. So 140 plus 115 and subtracting it from 360. That gives me 105. Okay, so now we need to find EFC. EFC, this, we know interior two parallel lines 180, so since DCF was 145, so EFC will be 180 minus 145. So what is 180 minus 145? That is 35. So DCB is 140, DCF is 145. Okay. Moving towards the next question. Question number 8. In the diagram, ABCD is a part of a regular polygon. Each interior angle is 165 degrees. So this is basically the polygon. So even this will be 165. How many sides does the polygon have? So 165n, because that will be the sum, is equal to 180n minus 360. So 165 minus 180, that gives us 15. 360 divided by 15, that is 24. So n will be 24. The number of sides is 24. ABPQ, that is another polygon. The polygon has 12 sides and that is a regular polygon. So calculate x. Okay, because if we find one interior angle, then we can easily calculate x. Okay, so let's find the sum of interior angles. That will be 180 minus 180 multiplied by n minus 2. N is 12, so 12 minus 2, that gives me 10. So 1800. And then since there are 12 sides, we can find one angle, because that will be 1800 divided by 12. So that is 150. So one side is 150. So that means ABP, we can say that that is 150. So we know that 150 plus 165 will give us 315. And then angle X. So all three of them combine and make 360. So 360 minus 315 is 45. So X will be 45 degrees. Okay, moving towards the next question. Question number 9 पे आ जाते हैं. ABC, EFGH, they are parallel lines. The line DI intersects AC at B and EH at F, and if we see that FGGI, they are equal. FIG is 68. So if this is 68, angle GFI will also be 68. This is the just first look inferences which we can quickly make. So we need to find BFG. So now see, since I made this inference, this is very easy. This will be 180 minus 68 because this is a straight line. So 180 minus 68, that gives me 112. FGI. Again, very easy. 68 plus 68, since it's a triangle, all the angles are equal to 180. 68 plus 68 is 136. The sum of angles is 180. So 180 minus 136 gives me 44. DBA. DBA. Okay. Now we need to find out this angle. So if we know this angle, we know that these both will be vertically opposite. And we already found BFG, that is 112. So we know that this angle will be 180 minus 112 because of the parallel line. So what is 180 minus 112? That is 68. So if this angle is 68, then this angle will also be 68 degrees. Yes, so this is 68. Okay, part B. PQRS is a trapezium. PS is equal to QR is equal to 5. So these both are 5. Okay. 16 SR is equal to 10. Okay. PQ 16, SR 10. Find the area of the trapezium. How do we find the area of trapezium? The formula is half sum of parallel sides into height. Now the parallel sides are 10 and 16. But what is the height? We do not have this height. We need to figure this out. Alright. So basically, we know that if this is 10, so this will also be 10. Okay, now we need to figure this out. Since we know that since this is 5, and these heights will obviously be same. So we know that these triangles are congruent. So we can say that since 6 is left, so this will be 3 and this will also be 3. This is how the 16 is divided. Okay? Now we can easily apply Pythagoras. 3 square plus x square is equal to 5 square, that is 25. So 25 minus 9, that gives me 16, and now we know that the height is 4. So the height will be 4. So 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. 10 plus 16, that is 26. 26 multiplied by 2, that is 52 centimeter square. Okay. In the diagram, AB is parallel to EC. D is the point on EC such that ED is equal to EA. ABC is equal to 135 and ADE is equal to 65 degrees. Find AED. AED. Okay, this is easy. This is an isosceles triangle, so this is 65. This will also be 65. So we know the sum of triangle is 180. So 65 plus 65 gives me 130. Now 180 minus 130, easy, that gives me 50. So this means this is 50 degrees. Okay, now we will find DAB. DAB. Wait. DAB. This is what we need to find. Okay. So now we know that this is 135 degrees and these are parallel lines. Okay. So whatever the angle will be over here, 180 minus this will be this angle. Or we can even look at this. We can look at this Z. So that means this is 65. This will also be 65 due to alternate angles. So DAB is 65 degrees. AD was 50 degrees. Okay. BCD. This is BCD. Okay. We know that this is 65 degrees. We know that this is 135. And we can easily take out this one as well. 180 minus 65. That is 115. Now we just need to find this angle. It's very easy. We can even find it by 180 minus 135, or we can use the quadrilateral as well. So the easier and the faster one will be we can consider these two interior angles between the parallel lines. So 180 minus 135 will give us the answer. So what is 180 minus 135? That is 45 degrees. So this is 45 degrees. Okay. This is an interesting one. Reflex ABC. Now you need to understand when it mentions you reflex ABC, you have to look at the reflex angle. That means this angle you need to find. Okay, so this is very important that you highlight the word reflex. So you know if this is 135, so this will be 360 minus 135. So it's always easy for the reflex. You find the other angle, and then if it's not given, you find it and then you just subtract it from 360. So that would give you 225. So the reflex ABC is 225 degrees. So we're done with numerous questions on polygons. I hope you guys understood the topic and it had become easier for you. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.